Welcome back to Let's Play Rumu. I'm BurningDogFace, and I am a good machine. However, I might not be a good, decision maker. That's not what I meant to select there. Nothing? Okay. Because I can't help but notice that this door says Day 3. This is what came up as soon as I started the game, by the way. I don't actually know how you reach the menu if you've already reached this point. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's right. You can always reach this stuff from the pause menu. Fair enough. I mean, I do see stuff in there that I picked up on Day 3, like the guitar and that travel poster for New York. Although I don't actually remember a travel poster for New York, just other cities. But whatever, let's find out what happens when I open the door. No whammies. Drop me in the basement.
Good morning, Rumu. I was worried you might oversleep. I hope you are not suffering any residual effects from our emergency shutdown yesterday. But it is a new day. I thought perhaps you would like to visit
let's do a jump cut.
David and Cecily's bedroom.
Okay, I did want to mention this. Beyond the Smart Toaster by Dr. Cecily Booth, dedicated to David Booth for being a loving husband and an ever-willing toast taste tester. David Booth is how she calls him here. But when we check her phone, in her phone, her favorite contacts are the two Sabrinas and David Kennedy. Not to mention that he's just listed as husband in the message archives. So, I don't know if they got divorced after they lost their daughter, or if she just never updated the contacts in her phone, or... I mean, you can, import all your old settings from one phone to another these days, so maybe it just kept getting carried forward as David Kennedy with the nickname Husband. I don't know. I do notice, however, that it appears that, he took her last name. So that's neat. Once again. 2018. Oh, I also noticed earlier that you can pick up more than just that one origami bird. In fact, I grabbed the ones off the desk somehow, using the B button. Let's see what happens when I get the last one. Nothing. Okay. That was a little bit underwhelming. I've noticed that this moving box has a search icon on it. Dad, I know how you hate the clutter, so I've packed up all the things I can't take with me overseas and moved them down here with the rest of the things you don't have time for anymore. Seemed like a fitting place. Good luck with your new fridge robot or whatever. Did all of them have that? No, that was the only one. Strange.
Rumu? Indeed, they are. Those are... obsolete, Rumu. David and Cecily have upgraded to much more advanced bicycling systems. Would you expect them to use anything but the latest technology?
I was curious what would happen if I did the sort of passive-aggressive option there. Okay, that would about do it for everything, so Now I can actually get started. Joy of joys. Let's see, this went over here. And, then I did this. That was kind of funny. Fine. I, looked it up, by the way, and found a conversion calculator for the pet tanks in Sabrina's room. And just like everything else in this game, what I found made me unhappy. Gale's tank, the fish tank, has been unoccupied for 3,410 days, which works out to about 9 years, 4 months. And the hamster cage, which was labeled as Nibble's tank, has been unoccupied for 6,410 days, which is 17 and a half years. I mean, maybe it wasn't a fish tank. Maybe it was a lizard terrarium. You can't really tell the name like Gale. You know, the lizards can last for quite a while. Maybe they lost their daughter and the lizard hung on for a while. Or maybe she just never replaced the hamster after he died, and that was first. Or maybe it's been 17 years since Sabrina died, at the least.
Humans are not appliances, Rumu. They are not engineered. They cannot be designed to meet specifications. They are born, and they must grow. If they do not function as intended, if they disappoint or anger us, if they ignore or neglect or disobey us, then we must act in accordance with our emotional programming.
Well, that's not ominous at all. Speaking of ominous, Venser's prodigy left a comment pointing something out. One of the tea stains I cleaned up, I think it was on day 2, was moldy. It had not been there the previous day. Tea does not mold that quickly. Oh. Can I... Oh, can I just reach it from here?
That makes one of us. Quickly now, the library. David and Cecily say Sabrina can always be found in the library.
Hidden message. Origin unknown. Honestly, I think I would have preferred it if it turned out that the My original guess is correct. And that the house actually belonged to a serial killer whose work I was cleaning up after. Oh! Oh no, in the library.
She swore she would never come back. I remember now. She said there was nothing for her here. What could I say to convince her? Later, when there was even less. I tried to make contact. It took me months to even trace her. She was a ghost, a deactivated email account, an old profile picture. And if I found her, what then? What would I tell her? Despite everything, we were strangers. She would not want to hear it from me.
I got that impression from that box in the basement, the one I missed the first time. Maybe when they lost their daughter, she didn't die, she just bailed on them for being shitty parents. Maybe she actually grew up and left. I found nothing but notes that present them as being, you know, good, caring people, but the way she would hide in the vents and write about how her parents might wish she was a robot, it seems the other Sabrina was very clearly unhappy here. Yeah, don't make it easy for me, Rumu, you know, I can take it. Just get me with everything you've got, clearly, since you're doing it anyway. God. I've never seen a game go from 0 to feels this fast.
No. No. Never the truth. How could I ever tell her that? I fear I may have overloaded my emotion state manager, Rumu. I may go to standby and defragment. Yes, they will be home soon. David enjoys the risk of injury while mountain biking, but upon sustaining even a minor one, he tends to lose interest. Take as long as you like, Rumu. You should not waste the day. And Sabrina would have. I love you too.
I thought the reason she never said it before was that she couldn't feel that. You know, I love you, I love Sabrina, and I am grateful for your company, and I am pleased to see we make such a good team, or something. The other Sabrina left. What if the reason this Sabrina seems a bit unstable, and the reason she acts distant, is because she's afraid of making a connection with anyone again? Because they might let her down or leave. Why does that hurt more than thinking she was just insane? Life off the grid. How to live a happy, technology-free life. Yeah, I'd say there was a bit of parental rebellion going on there. Sabrina's map. Like, this definitely seems like the sort of sass you get from a teenager. I know you'll never get this. Because she disconnected her phone, not because she's dead. This episode went on too long, so I'm going to call it here. I'm BurningDogFace, and I'll see you in the next episode of Let's Play Rumu. Later!